well, this time at Crystal Palace. 1-1 was the final score at Villa Park between Aston Villa and West Ham United, and Manchester United eking out all 3 points at Craven Cottage today against Fulham. Time now for your Premier League update here in the studio. Robbie Mustoe, Robbie Earle, and I'm Rebecca Lowe. We have the 4 games to show you what happened to every single one, and we will hear from the Tottenham manager, Ange Postecoglou. But we'll start with the game at Craven Cottage, the latest game on this Sunday. Fulham 0, Manchester United 1. 6 minutes on the clock. Early chance for Fulham, Rob.
Yeah, they certainly enjoyed this area of the field first half. Got a lot of space there. Robinson could get forward. Iwobi here. Real positive run from him. It's actually a good strike. Really nice strike heading into the corner. Andre Onana with a nice, strong left hand on it. And then we go into the second half here where the game kind of opened up a little bit. A few more chances. Adama Traore came onto the game. At this point was off the bench and just can't keep that one down. And then we did get the goal from Manchester United. The big moment in the game. Good work from Garnacho there. Just comes out to the central defender here, the World Cup winner, Sandro Martinez, who gets a strike away. And there's a lot of dip on the ball, and it happens because there's a deflection. If you just keep your eyes on the actual football itself here when it comes back, you'll see that the deflection imparts. Get a better sense of the second replay here. Just watch the ball and the panels on it. Once it flicks off the toe, there's the top spin. That means it's going to dip down really hard for Bernd Leno, the goalkeeper there, to get a strong hand to it. He can't get over the bar, and United go 1-0 up. There is this moment later in the game, the 88th minute. Toby Collier, the youngster, look at the back post. It's Joachim Andersen it is, it flicks the ball on. It's just a lovely bit of anticipation from him. You see here, look at that, just sensing that he might have to take a couple of steps to the right-hand side, and that's the difference there. He makes it, the ball doesn't quite go over the line. That's such an important play from the youngster.
We're waiting for the post-match interview from Ruben Amorim. We'll bring that to you when it comes in. But they all count. 1-0 to United. Let's get the post-match thoughts of their manager. 40 tomorrow is Ruben Amorim.
Ruben, congratulations on the win. How important does that one feel?
Really important to have this feeling away from home. Great support from our away fans as always. Not a great game, you can feel it. No great chances, just in the end with the long balls. We try to control the game, try to play our game, but we need to improve a lot, and you can feel it. But this time we hold the result, and then with 1 goal we close the game, and then it's really important to win now.
Clean sheet tonight. That must feel really significant.
It's really important because clearly you are closer to win games and give you confidence. And we didn't suffer too much today, and that is a good sign. It's not just the clean sheet; it's the way we defend. Like I said, we need to improve a lot with the ball. Without the ball, we were okay. Control the game. We score, and now we move on to the next game.
A week left in the January window. You said earlier that you don't want to repeat any previous mistakes made by the club. Does that mean that there's going to be a cautious approach, despite the fact that, of course, the fans will be desperate to see some new players come in?
Yeah, we have to be cautious, and even the rules here, and you know that we have to follow the rules. And I think we did mistakes in the past. We cannot do it now, so we are focused on improving the team. But let's see. Let's focus on the players that we have and focus on the next game.
That's interesting. They're saying they have to be very cautious, of course, with PSR. They don't want to sail too close to that particular situation. What do you think then, Robbie Earle? Does that, when you listen there, do you think they're going to do something?
It doesn't sound that encouraging if I'm a Manchester United fan. But in fairness to the manager, Bex, as well, I also think he feels he's got to buy the right player. I think what we've seen in Manchester United in the group of players here is there's been some poor recruitment, and they're going to have problems getting rid of players. But wing-backs is a key area. And the other part, I would say, is a centre-forward at the top end of the pitch. If Højlund's not the deal, Zirkzee doesn't look he's got the mobility and the pace, at some point they're going to have to find a centre-forward who fits the system.
Agree?
I do. I think there's a more pressing scenario, situation. It's Marcus Rashford and it's Alejandro Garnacho. And for all I really like Garnacho, and I think, you know, coming through the academy at 16 he started, didn't he? So he's kind of come through. In some ways he's a future, but he doesn't fit the way they play. And, you know, watched him again today. He played in a different spot, but he went wide as if like, well, that's where I've got to try and play him. He's trying to squeeze him in there. If there's an attitude problem, and he's wanting wing backs. You want to get some money in, some profit. Then Garnacho,
You're okay with him going?
Well,
Ben?
not really.
Kind of
but
a
the
bit.
more you think about it, and I agree with him, they've got to be so careful in who they bring in. But Rashford, like what? Use him or lose him. What, you know, they've got to do something. So that's something they've got to address
Not
quickly.
easy to get him out, though, on his wages either, gentlemen. Thank you very much. So a contrasting weekend for the managers of the two biggest underachievers in the Premier League. For Ruben Amorim, relief and joy. For Ange Postecoglou, pure disappointment. That's how it goes in the Premier League. We'll see you for more of the same.